how I can get in. So on the far side, I can use my hand. On the close side, I could use my hand, but normally I'm gonna push my knee through like that. And that's a good way to start to get the body isolated. You can grab your own thigh. You now have the capacity to work on this leg, and my other knee can start to separate. See, I'm splitting his base. One knee pushing one knee out, one hand pushing the other knee out. I could work with his pant leg. I could work with his foot, right? So if I start to scoop and take his legs apart like that, that's a very painful position for him. A little bit of outward pressure, kindly, and then if I start to pull it, right, at some point my thigh becomes a fulcrum, and he's gonna wanna rock forward with that pubis. And then that allows me now to come up and isolate. Again, I'm just squeezing, isolating, control, right? So I'm gonna bore you again, I'm gonna get you from this position. So imagine, he's as tight as he can be, and he's not giving me any opening. I grab, boom, and that could be a hit, right? I could grab here, I could grab here. I separate that base, and I can start sliding that out. I want you to see if you can get on his back, right? Keep pressure. Again, how can I separate? I can separate, pull this way, I can take the foot, I can drive, I can take toes, I could scoop just in here and pull, and you'll flatten somebody out. It's hard, try to get up. It's not a comfortable position, and that's a good starting point. You just want to see that. I could switch, I could grab that foot, I could push, I could go to face, I could connect them. Yeah. So the whole idea is I want to get my legs around his first leg. Oh, that's my first wedge. And I'm going to come in here. I could spike into the back, that's a flattener. I could start to work here, right? I can scissor here. I can also scissor over. Some guys will take both just to tie them up, especially if you're working in teams. But I want to see primarily that I can get this first triangle of leg somehow between my leg, and then I'm working around and just trying to control. And he gives you resistance, you see what you can do. Back to a turtle, wedge, isolate that a bit, get something, and pull it apart. Just gentle here, because you can tear the knee. Yeah? And that's it, and work it. All from the toes. You can lock, push. Locked, woohoo! Up it right there, nice and tight, try getting up here. It's like Indian suplex hold down, right? They use this a lot in Gushti, Indian wrestling. You got a good grip, hips are isolated. Try to hit me in the face. It's a hard one, right? He doesn't have a lot of control. So very simple, but it gives you time to think. Complete hip vice. Oh, Ian, I remember when my hips were never that flexible. It was a Tuesday, I was dreaming. Nice. So you see there, you're bringing his feet together a little bit. Yeah. Take his left foot a little bit further out. What can you do to pull his, you want to pull his legs apart. Split the base. There you go. Now hide your face into his thigh. Theo, show the best elbow you have. What you got there? That's about it, right? Try to get into his face with your hand. That's about it. So yeah, you can shield, that's it. You can put your face behind his knee even if you want, Ian. He can't really do much. Yep, that's it. It's not going to reach you now.
Yeah, that's actually bad for me now.
Yep, that's a good one. You got a nice hip rend and a medial knee ligament rip. Slowly turning Theo into a pound key. That was it. That was it. Really, it's just anything. So go back in the same position. So get his, the V of his leg in your groin. Perfect. So anything you do to just pull that left leg away from the right. Split that base. Hug, push. Yep. Beautiful. Nice. Now you've split the base in a whole new way. And possibly the pants.